Oh, if you guys could only see behind the behind the curtain here.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
fucked up.
That's what you need to know today, folks. Yep, yep. That's our very own Huggy Lowdown, and of course, Chris Paul is all ready. He's sitting there. He's got his stuff together, and our boy Hug is just a couple of beats behind. But I am so glad to have the two of them here together. Where else would I be than between these two, between the comedic genius of Chris Paul and Huggy Lowdown. Hey, Chris Paul, how you doing?
Hello, Sybil Wilkes. Good to be back.
It's good to have you back. I always love having you, and you always add you bring us to another level of creativity as well as just intelligence. And so I'm really glad that you guys are here, and it's good to have Huggy back today, too.
Yeah. And I just wrote a song about Huggy. It goes, Dumb Negro, get online. Don't your ass know it's show time?
Thank you for that little ditty, and hopefully we'll get him and get up to speed on what you need to know. What you need to know is our newsletter. It is Monday through Friday. We send it to you in your email. And so, if you'd like to be a part of this, and we really would like for you to join our subscription series, and if you go to sybilwilkes.com, that's my website, SYBILWILKES, and give us your name and your email address. That's all you got to do. No, it's free. It costs you nothing.
Free!
Thank you. Thank you. That is, and then we'll have those to you every Monday through Friday morning, the newsletter, what you need to know. So, Chris, there's been so much going on, both in news and sports and what have you. I want to try to get to a little bit of everything with you and get your take on it. But the one thing that the Republicans are trying to do is to take our attention away from the coronavirus through the get away from the stimulus package that still has not been agreed upon, take us away from the economy, and put a lot of attention on the nominee that is expected to come down, the name of that person expected to come down this weekend from the White House. Donald Trump is expected to name someone to take the place of, not that she could, but someone who is expected to fill the seat of course, the late Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
They announced Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away.
Yes.
Within hours,
yes.
Mitch McConnell says
exactly
he's going to fill her seat. That's like a dude's wife dying.
Yeah.
2 hours later, you have an engagement party.
Right.
For your next bride.
Right.
They're cold and they're ruthless. And I mean, I know you've heard it. Democrats have got to get on their level. I know Michelle Obama says we go high. It's time for us to go hard as they do.
Yeah, and you know what, Chris, the game plan has got to change. It cannot be from days of old where we try to work with people across the aisle. We've got and we're playing checkers. That's what the Democrats are doing. They're playing checkers. The Republicans are playing, and as stupid as some of them are, they're playing a really good game of chess.
Right. I saw Schumer today. Schumer's talking about, he's on the microphone talking about if the GOP proceeds with this action of filling this seat, it will mean that we can no longer trust them again. You just decided right now
that they cannot be trusted
anymore? Come on.
Have you not learned anything over, and you can't even say you've not learned anything over the last year. You can't say you've not learned anything over the last 4 years. You got to say over the last 12 years, the 8 years of the Obama administration, and now these 4 years, and know that they're not going to play an equal game. There's no level playing field. Not that there ever has been, but definitely not having this level playing field now. And anything they can do to take the attention away from all of the ineptitude of the Trump administration, that is what they're going to do. And this is right up Mitch McConnell's alley. He loves nothing more than to make judicial appointments and to pack the courts, as they say, and make the courts as conservative as possible, and to get rid of Roe versus Wade.
Right.
That's the bottom line.
Right.
And what better person to do that than to nominate a mother of 7, a Catholic woman who is a mother of 7? What better way to have that opinion come down and on your side than with this appointee? And her name.
Hold on, she's a mother of 7. How many baby daddies? Just one?
Just one.
Okay, all right.
As far as I know, because all of the stories that I've seen have said that she and her husband have 7 children.
Okay.
And sometimes that means, she may have brought 4 or 6, and then they had one together or whatever. But at any rate, Huggy, can you hear us? Okay, no.
Huggy.
What's up?
What up?
You can hear us. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome, Hug.
What's up?
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
No, really. No,
Really?
I really
What's
am. We're talking politics. We're talking about the Supreme Court.
I've been got out of politics. I've been taking a break of politics for a minute, doing some other stuff.
Do you want us to bring you up to speed, or you want to just wait till we get to something that interests you?
No, you can. I'm into politics. Let's do it.
Well, Chris and I were talking about this woman who is likely to be the nominee. For all intents and purposes, there are a couple of other women that have been mentioned.
I know it was two that he was interested in, right?
Yeah.
Diamond and Silk.
Or what I like to call them, Doo-Doo and Stain.
Okay.
The skid marks. The skid marks.
The skid mark sisters. Wow.
Doo-Doo and Stain.
So this
Any
woman.
Any other black women you said that about other black women being
we like
hey.
Hashtag.
But no, this trio of a duo of harpies, you get nothing from us. So they were hoping to get some Republican senators on their side. Susan Collins of Maine, as well as Lisa Murkowski of Alaska.
But I thought Susan Collins wasn't with that. She wasn't with that. She wasn't trying to confirm nobody before the election.
Right. Those are the two people. Those are the two Republican senators that the Democrats had with them. Lisa Murkowski has always been more of an independent, and that goes back to the days when she didn't even get the support of her party when she was running, and so she had to be a write-in, and she won. Wow. And so her feelings for the Republicans have not been great in these recent years. So she says no to them voting in right now. Of course, she's the independent. Susan Collins is in the middle of a big re-election campaign, and her chances are not looking very good. It's a very close race. Right. And so,
but all they got to do is wait until after the election, and then they can confirm Trump's justice. So they can play politics like that. Right. They don't want to. No, but they might just because Mitch McConnell doesn't want to lose the Senate.
Bro, they ain't gonna do that, bro.
I don't know.
They trying to push it through, bro.
And I'm not sure what kind of chances they're willing to take, but you're right. Mitch McConnell, who also is in a close race, is, as well as in the hometown of where the whole Breonna Taylor thing has gone down. Right. Think about that, right?
Right.
So there's a lot on his plate, and other senators who are up for re-election, Cory Gardner from Colorado, he announced late last night that he is going to go in favor of the Republicans, even though he is representing a very independent state of Colorado. So he is now
Mitch is holding on the foreskin of his neck.
He is. And of course, Mitt Romney announced today that he is going to go ahead with the vote.
Mitt flop. Mitt's the same old Mitt, man.
See, Huggy, there was hope because
Mitt
because he was marching with Black Lives Matter.
Mitt
he said Black Lives Matter. He didn't say Black Votes Matter.
Right, that's true. Yeah. Especially as a representative of Utah. So
he's the same old Mitt. He's the same old Mitt. You knew he was going to flip flop.
Right.
Well, I was hoping that people were taking a look at what his relationship with Donald Trump had been, and because he had almost become a never Trumper. Anything that Donald Trump stood for, Mitt stood on the opposite side.
He get him in line just in time. Always get him in line just in time, don't he?
And with this, Huggy, the fact is that what they are aiming to do is to do away with Roe versus Wade. And so anything that they can do,
That's the thing, right? To
that's it.
Right.
dismantle Roe versus Wade.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. And so that's the bottom line. So we will see what happens. There is another woman that is Hispanic and representing, she's out of Florida.
Uh,
And they were thinking
I
that
think it
she
wasn't
might,
that Judge Pirro. What's Janine Pirro?
Jenny, you know what? Huggy, any other time, I would not be at all surprised if her name was on that
Right,
list.
right. It
If they
probably is.
weren't, well,
Probably the
yeah, how do
third
we
name.
know? Yeah,
Right,
how do we know
Right.
that it's not, right?
right. Mhm.
And so she is going to probably be announced on Saturday, this Judge Amy, and not Judging Amy, which was a pretty good TV
Right,
show back in
right.
the day.
Not that I watch.
Uh, Huggy, you have such an eclectic sense of watching and listening to music. I wouldn't be at all surprised that you probably were
Really,
a Time Daily fan.
really.
And
That is her name. I haven't heard that name in a minute, have you, Chris?
I know, no, not at all.
and
Wow.
do you remember who Time Daly was married to, by the way?
It was a brother, wasn't he?
Yeah, George Sanford Brown.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Police officer from Sanford,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
No, that was Hal Willis. George Sanford Brown was on The Rookies. Remember that old TV show?
And he was on Roots.
And he was
Roots.
Roots. Yeah,
Oh, that's okay. Roots.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The Rookies might have been before your time. So yeah, that was her. That was Tyne Daly's ex-husband, or is.
Wow. So
Yeah.
she
So.
like the brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Yep.
deep in the black community.
Oh yeah.
Real deep.
Real
in the black community.
That's inappropriate, Chris.
So, speaking of inappropriate, did y'all see the woman and did you see the picture of the woman that they released today and made an appearance in court, who sent the poison to or mailed letters filled with poison to the White House to Donald Trump?
No, it's at the rice.
Ricin, yeah.
Rice.
Yeah.
I told my cousin Nardo that a lady sent some rice to the White House. He said, rice and what? Rice and,
Beans.
what do you mean, rice and peas? No, rice and.
Right. And this stuff is dangerous. Obviously, just a pinprick
Right.
of this can cause people to die within 36 to 72
Yeah,
hours.
we like that Russian stateside. I mean, we like that rice and stateside, but the Russians, what's the agent the Russians use?
Yeah, what is that stuff? I forgot what
What's
the
the name
name
of
of
that
that
agent?
was.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I can't remember either, but
Yeah.
maybe we'll get the name of somebody.
But
Will
the
know
post
and tell
office
us.
is so fucked up. She mailed it 6 months ago. It just got there.
From Canada, so
Yeah.
you know.
Canada.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, bro.
And she also sent it to the law enforcement officials in South Texas, there along the border. And so she got picked up as she was trying to cross. I think she was going into Buffalo from Canada over the weekend, and they
They
picked
caught her
her
in
up.
Buffalo?
Yeah, man.
That's an excellent place to hide out. Buffalo?
Yeah, it was the Wings got her, I
Yeah,
guess.
the Buffalo Wings got her.
Man. So are you all surprised about the coronavirus and how it has affected the sports, but especially most recently this weekend in sports where the coaches got tagged and fined? 3 of the coaches got fined for their not wearing masks over the weekend on the Sunday
$100,000
games.
a piece.
100,000 and each team
And
250.
250,000.
Yeah, man.
So the NFL can fine 3 coaches, but they can't find a place to sign Kaepernick.
Come on.
Come on, man.
And I was
Black
hoping
people, we tie everything back
That's
to
a side
Kaepernick.
note.
everything goes back to
Let
Kaepernick.
me get this straight.
Everything goes back to
You
Kaepernick.
can find the coaches for not wearing masks,
That's barbershop
but you can't
conspiracy.
sign Colin Kaepernick.
I know, right?
That is barbershop talk. You're right.
What is
You're right.
Let me get it straight. Y'all can play football on a Thursday night, but you can't sign Kaepernick on a Friday.
Hold on. Let let me get this straight. Y'all can have Vernon Davis on Dancing with the Stars,
Right?
but you can't sign Kaepernick.
What kind of is that?
Oh, baskets before Kaepernick, really?
You can have the Tiger King killer lady, but you
Right.
can't have
They
okay.
can't have Cap.
Okay. Oh my God.
That's from our new TV show coming out. Huggy Lowdown and Chris Paul's Black Logic.
You know, the Biden campaign has a whole series now of ads, and it's all shop talk. It's all the conversation that their Biden supporters are leading in these black-owned barbershops with black men talking about
Oh,
the
really?
issues. Wouldn't you love to see a takeoff on that?
How
Right.
long are they staying in these barbershops?
It's taking a minute, Hug.
Really?
It's taking a minute. You know, you got to go and take a seat.
Yeah,
And
okay.
it's a lot like going to a beauty shop, except
Like a
these days.
snippet. We don't, we good when the camera's rolling. We don't trust these snippets.
I got my own cameras rolling.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Right. But that would be so funny to have a takeoff on that, because you're absolutely right. Everything goes back to Kaepernick, and
Right.
as well it should.
Always
Any
like Cap.
any chance that the Washington football team will be signing, as since you are the sole team of the NFL?
Hell no. They had a chance to sign him.
But hold on, we are one scandal away from signing Kaepernick. We had a scandal over the Washington football team, right? When they changed the name
Mm-hmm.
after all hell broke loose in the streets of America.
Yeah.
Then they saw us as truly racist. We changed the name. Then
They
there
put
are,
a brother.
there are sexual assault charges
Right.
against the Washington team, and they hire a black
A
team
black
president.
president,
Right.
right?
One more scandal. One more scandal.
That's
We
gonna
got
bring-
we got Kaepernick,
Okay, so Dan Snyder's got to do something to mess up really big, right?
and he will
Trust and believe.
trust and believe.
So, what about going to see the games, by the way, during this age of social distance? Would you be willing to go to any of the games where the patrons are allowed to come in and watch?
I see a few stadiums are allowing that, like in Dallas, they're allowing fans. They did in Kansas City.
Yeah.
They allowed some in there. Then they had some in Cleveland too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
I think
I thought
they
they
did in
did. I think
Cleveland.
they had a few in there.
Thursday night. Yeah.
I don't know what the criteria is, but then again, last night they had was it last night? Was it in
Last
Seattle?
No.
Sunday night was Seattle.
Yeah. Last night
It's
was
big stadium empty, and they're all about their fans.
Yeah.
And they didn't let them in. So
last night was what, the Saints?
yeah, the Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Right. The new and in the new stadium.
Stadium was empty.
Yeah.
Stadium was empty.
The Death Star.
Yeah.
Right. I guess it's a matter of how much respect the owners have for the lives of their fans. You know?
It's and the both the coaches last night said, well, I had COVID, so I don't worry about passing it on. But we still don't know enough about this stuff,
right,
in order to say that.
And then you got CDC got a new editing department. That shit is so scary.
How scary is that, Hug?
We made a mistake. What?
There's no room for mistakes anymore.
I went on the website today. They don't even call it coronavirus anymore. They call it the sniffies. That's what it's called. Go on their website.
Well, then we know that the guy in the White House has it, because that's all he does.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
He is sniffleupagus.
Okay, he really is. He really is. On the serious tip, we passed a landmark today. 200,000 people have died as a result of coronavirus. And you wouldn't know it, obviously, coming out of the White House. As I said earlier, they're doing everything to get away from coronavirus after we knew that Donald Trump knew about it.
Right.
Now,
even
what is that, 9
after
months
the
ago?
Bob Woodward
tapes. And he said, oh, no, I didn't downplay it. I upplayed it.
Right.
And
whatever the hell that means.
Exactly. And still people, people who are running countries like Donald Trump in Great Britain, they're preparing for a second wave.
Right.
And it
Oh, it's
is.
going to be a second wave.
Oh,
The
yeah.
new model they announced here in the United States is 378 deaths by January 1st.
Yeah.
378. Yep.
378,000
I read somewhere
people.
today where they said Bob Woodward said historians will look back during this administration what the F happened to America
Yeah.
during this presidency.
Right.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be the title for his next book, and as
I
well
hope it's
as.
out by December.
Well, I wish he had told us about his conversations with Donald Trump
I
months
know.
ago, as
Right.
opposed to waiting till the book was published. But
And your boy John
yeah.
Boehner has a new book out. Did you see this?
What is that?
Some bullshit. I forget the name. I don't know.
John Boehner. Now, there's a name you don't hear that much
Right.
anymore. Former Speaker of the House, who quit while the quitting was good,
Yeah.
and left out and just
Used
went
to
to.
stare at Obama's back trying to give him scoliosis and shit.
who had a really nice orange tan before Donald Trump came into office.
He had the tan pre-Trump.
Yeah, yeah. And so all of these names are coming back at us, and folks are coming out with books right and left.
Sarah Huckabee Sanders got a book. She's still lying.
Yeah, and that's what the title should be. But people have suggested that. Speaking of lying, we have another white woman who is posing as a black woman. This time in Indiana.
Rachel, what is that called? Rachel, what is that called? Dozoing? Rachel Dozoing or some shit?
Yeah.
Everybody doing the Rachel Dozo challenge.
The Dolezal challenge. And this woman is in Indiana, admits to living as an African American woman. And
but Sybil, has any of them had babies by black men? That's taking it to a whole nother level, though, Sybil.
See, that's what I want to see, because Rachel Dolezal did have kids, right? And
from a brother?
I believe so.
No, was he a brother?
Yeah, it was
one of them Ben Carsons.
It was Tyne Daly's ex-husband. George Sanford Brown.
I wanted to be like a Bokeem Woodbine type.
Okay.
Yeah.
This woman, also a professor or a social justice activist, apologized for lying about being a black woman. Her name is Satchuel Cole, uses they and them pronouns. I made the confession to followers and apologized for using blackness when it was not they to use. Actually, it's not mine to use. She's active in social justice causes in Indiana, which really, how big is that group?
Right. What she look like? What the cakes look like, Sybil?
Huggy.
I mean, that's all brothers want to know. Let me see.
Can you see her?
No.
Turn the page around. We got to see it from the back. Turn the page around.
Yeah, we got to see the waist. Oh, yeah. Let's see how. Do it again. So look how flat she is, Chris. Yeah, she's flat. Yeah, she's flat. Look, she's shaped like a McDonald's on the other side. Look. Look at the other side.
And here she is wearing her Black Lives Matter t-shirt, or they are wearing the Black Lives Matter t-shirt. And she said, friends, I need to take accountability for my actions and harm that I've done. My deception and lies have hurt those I care most about. I've taken up space as a black person. While knowing I am white, I have used blackness when it was not mine to use. I've asked for support and energy as a black person. I've caused harm to the city, friends, and the work I held so dear.
That's what she said, too?
That's what she said on her Facebook page. Under
Wonderful
the name,
life, huh? Wonderful life.
And under the name Satch Page. Don't
like
look back.
Like the baseball
the Negro Leagues baseball player. Don't look back, or else you'll see them gaining on you, Satch.
She was on some fastballs, was she? Oh, my.
But if you think black people are mad about all these white folks acting black, wait till white people find out Candace Owens is black. They're going to be really pissed.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be furious.
Oh my God. Oh geez. So
He's been fooling them for a minute, bro.
man,
Right.
what? All right, so I'm very excited that we have not talked about this, but I wanted to get your take on this. First of all, Jackson State University is going to have a new football coach.
Coach Prime.
Coach Prime Time.
Prime time.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, Deion Sanders is going to take over as the head coach of the Jackson State football team. I believe that's the Tigers, Jackson State Tigers, I think. What are your thoughts?
I think it's a great move. I think it's great for
Bring
black colleges.
exposure to the team.
Right, bring in some high-profile black athletes out of high school. Maybe they'll play with them.
Right.
It's time to start building some power the black colleges need to be part of a power conference in football.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, that'll be huge. That'll be huge. We already got a couple young brothers in high school saying they're going to go to black colleges to play basketball.
Yeah, right.
But now let's get them in there playing some football.
Yeah.
I heard Zach Fade's son just she's going to Jackson State after hearing the news, man.
And the mom is going to head up the African American Studies department.
Right,
yes.
With Tracy Evans.
Jackie sent this to me. She said, this is from Rita Brent on Instagram, had to send up a prayer of thanks to Primetime Jesus after Deion Sanders has announced that he is going to take over.
Is that his new name?
Primetime Jesus. Yeah.
There was a report earlier about his staff, but he's saying it's not true. But it was reported that he had T.O. as his wide receivers coach and Warren Sapp as his defensive line coach and a whole bunch of players like that. Yeah.
And you know what? That's exactly what Ward White just handed to me, that T.O. and Warren Sapp are going to be the assistant coaches.
That's dope.
That's exactly what
and Warren Sapp is also in charge of getting prostitutes for the players.
What?
He's trying to get prostitutes for the players. You remember
when he got busted?
Super Bowl weekend.
He put the woman out of his hotel room for a $300 hooker for.
He was negotiating. He said $300.
ESPN is reporting that, and Chris Paul reporting that. So we'll take that as gospel. And T.O. will just give the kids lessons on how to cry.
Right.
That's my quarterback, man. That's my quarterback, man. And
I'm like, what in the fucking Green Book kind of shit is this? That's my quarterback. My quarterback.
And
sounded like Michael Clark Duncan.
That's my quarterback, boss. I'm green mouth for him.
And he'll also teach them how to win in a less than graceful fashion by holding his own Hall of Fame awards session at his alma mater, as opposed to going to.
I forgot about. Hey, man, I don't know. I done poured too much water in my eyes.
You need a second to wipe the.
What the hell?
You forgot it was vodka. Niggas going Tito's blind.
Gone from T.O. to Tito's.
Tito's blind.
Tito Roman.
Squeeze some lime in your eyes. Squeeze some lime in your eyes, bro.
Right.
Damn.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah.
So, in terms of other sports stuff, I just want to know, Chris, what has your eyes these days besides the football season? Yeah. Thank you.
Well, that was a big announcement yesterday. Michael Jordan is forming a NASCAR team.
Yeah. And with the brother Bubba.
Wallace.
Bubba Wallace.
Right.
Yeah.
And if Michael Jordan runs it anyway, at close to the way he runs the Charlotte basketball team, last place.
Bubba's not gonna let that happen. Bubba's not gonna let that happen.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all, bro. Not unless he had Bubba Wallace riding in a Camry.
If he runs like he runs the Charlotte basketball team,
I know.
Bubba Wallace gonna be on a bicycle.
Or if he runs that the way he ran from basketball to baseball and just ran that career into the ground.
That's good news right there. That's great.
That's great news.
It is great, and I'm just wondering what took so long, because he's been in Charlotte. Charlotte is obviously the home of NASCAR, and I'm surprised, but I'm glad that it finally happened. I thought it might have happened soon.
NASCAR money, that's great.
Yeah, man.
And it's good for Bubba Wallace, because with him out there and Michael Jordan, when the crowd yells out "nigger," they're not sure they're talking to him. They might be talking to Mike.
We're not talking about the nigga with the hoop.
Both those niggers.
And hopefully no ropes left anywhere behind them.
Right.
Hey,
we don't need 2 ropes. We don't need 2 nooses this time.
That's awesome. That was a big hoop in ring.
Mike had it.
And Mike's noose has got to be higher. He's 6'6".
Of course, yeah.
It could be higher up.
It's going Bubba's noose and then Mike. Yeah.
That's stupid.
Your girl Dominique, I was trying to get her on this week, and she's so busy, and she's back out on the road, you guys.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I saw she was in Atlanta.
Yeah, and headed to somewhere else this weekend. But I was just wondering what your thoughts are on folks getting back out on the road.
Well, you gotta get out there. Hey, we eventually going to have to get back out there.
I know. We're not $1 billion corporations. We didn't get a lot of money from the coronavirus stimulus package.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm looking for something. I got a message today. Huggy, we have a date in October.
I said it, bro. We're at the October
17th. We're at the legendary Birchmere in Alexandria, Virginia.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
that's a nice venue, bro. We saw Stern Jones and the Dap Kings there, bro.
That's right.
Oh, is that right?
And I also saw, I think Brenda Russell there, bro.
I saw Robin Thicke there. Who else did I see? I think Colonel Abrams.
Wow.
He was my waiter. He was my waiter. Not get the best. Get these fries with cheese. Not gonna let.
He was the only waiter with shoulder pads in his uniform, bro.
Dominique, by the way, is going to Memphis. She's headed to Memphis this weekend. Yeah, Memphis. At Chuckles Comedy House. You guys.
All right. Y'all go see Dominique.
Yeah. We like Chuckles. We like.
I've been following Damon Williams and Riddles outside of Chicago, and they've been doing a lot of gigs. I'm just curious how people are responding and going with the social distancing and things like that. So
we got to purchase a couple of hazmat suits, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
We're
extra cautious.
Yeah,
we're extra. Matter of fact, you're not even allowed to laugh at our shows. You laugh at the end.
Like at a George Wallace show. Not even. I know he talking about my mother right now. I'm looking for black.
Yeah, he's probably going to be sending a message right on screen any second now.
Yeah.
He watches us every day.
Hello to both of you guys.
He and Jackie were on with me yesterday, and we had a great time talking about politics and stuff. So, and George is on Thursday. So,
okay.
I really appreciate George is messaging right now, and Damon. Oh, cool. But you know what, guys? And you
all ready.
Oh, there it is, Huggy.
Sybil brought me this, Chris. That's why I put it up. I thought it was a nice touch.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Already.
Yep. Where's your pocket?
I got it hooked up, bro. About 16 wires coming around here, so I have to.
Fucking fire hazard.
All for the look. And it took me 30 minutes to log on.
Well, be sure to come back on when you guys are headed. Well, we're getting ready. Yeah, it's almost 40. You know, Chris and I have been on a little bit longer than you.
Oh. Overactive.
You guys remind us where we can hear you, because I know you guys are out there doing the thing on on radio. So Chris?
Right now I'm on in Jacksonville, in Duval's only R&B 99.5, and in Miami with Allison and Mark Clark in the afternoons. Huggy's on with me with Allison and Mark Clark too. He's syndicated.
Yeah, and I'm on with Donnie Simpson. You know Donnie Simpson,
Hall of Famer, yes.
Right. Yeah, he's a radio Hall of Famer now, as well as Rush Park.
Oh, nice. Well, we get still get people saying how much they miss the Joyner Show.
We miss the Joyner Show.
The Joyner Show.
Yeah. Huggy, the people on Facebook and YouTube miss you a lot. They are saying.
I miss them a lot. I miss them a whole hell of a lot.
So don't be strangers. Come back on anytime. The door is always open, and headphones are at the ready, Hug. If you'd like to come on and do that.
She's fucking you up right now. She's fucking you up.
Okay. What's that October date? One more time, Chris.
Hold on, shit. October 17th, the Birchmere, Alexandria, Virginia.
Okay, Alexandria, Virginia. Okay,
Thank you, Sybil.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. And once again, are you guys? That's the last thing I wanted to ask you. Are you guys doing any more Instagram Live stuff?
Yeah, we are. We are.
We just took a little break. Take care of some business stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just keep following you, and we'll know when you guys will pop up in the middle of the night and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. I love you both madly. Thank you so much for coming on, and appreciate you. And we will do this again.
I'll fix the headphone things next time.
Huggy, that is part of the amusement factor.
But you got to disconnect because he's gonna keep talking. You got to do it like this.
Like my real daddy, so that's what my mama say. He's just gonna keep talking. All right.
Bye,
I don't even know how to hang up and shit.
Well, just hang on one second. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and that's Myra J. and Stephen Hill Day. And don't forget, please go to SybilWilkes.com, subscribe to our free newsletter, SYBILWILKES.com. What You Need to Know newsletter. We'll have it in your email box every Monday through Friday morning.
Excellent, by the way. Excellent.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. And I love you all too. Thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Be careful. Happy National